I just got this bag actually from the brand Level 8. Never know when you're actually going to be ready to have kids. Here they are. Let's go ahead and try it. Here, let's go ahead and open a package. She's got me doing somersaults. I swear. But if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I actually just got back from Orlando this past Thursday, and I was just so exhausted when I got back. I intentionally wanted to vlog my Orlando trip. It was absolutely crazy because my days started as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. It was like that from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday straight. So it has just been absolutely draining. And on Tuesday, I actually had to present like multiple times in a breakout. So I was just like really, really exhausted. So I didn't really get to vlog because it was just like a sales conference and there's not much stuff that I could share with you guys. So I am back. It's Monday right now. It's actually 2:30 p.m. So I have been working for quite a bit, but I wanted to come on here to say hello guys, welcome back to a new vlog. I'm so happy to be back. I don't have any travel plans coming up anymore for the foreseeable future, so I'm super excited. And yeah, I wanted to come on here to start off this vlog and share with you guys the next couple of days with me. This video is going to be a little bit about a reset video, basically me resetting after coming back from my trip and hopefully getting back into the swing of things as much as possible. This weekend is Eid. We'll get to that later. This week though, I just have a lot of things that I need to do in terms of like just settling down or like resetting. Starting with work, I have just been working on a lot of things that I didn't get to cross off my list from last week because I was away. So I've just been working and filling out my planner here in terms of like what I need to do. So for today, I do have to kind of finish updating my weekly to-do tracker, which I need to do that. And then I need to revisit my budget, which I've already done this morning from all of my spending this past weekend. And then other few things that I have is I need to edit my YouTube video, which I started doing some of the rough cuts yesterday. So I'm going to continue to do that today. I haven't posted in like 10 days, you guys, so I do apologize. And then I need to do something for my content as part of this like little collab that I have. And I do want to change my sheets today and start my laundry. So we're going to do that together. I also have my son's swim practice tonight, so we're going to go ahead and take him to that. My husband's traveling for the next few days. He'll be coming back on Friday, but my mother-in-law's in town. Love my mother-in-law, and she's been helping us out, which obviously is just chef's kiss. She's been so helpful, and I love having her around. She's awesome. So I wanted to unpack my bag because I just wanted to go ahead and like drop all the clothes in the washer. But you guys, I wanted to show you my new bag. This is my bag. I love this bag so much. I just got this bag actually from the brand Level 8. As you can see, it has a little suitcase on here with the 2 wheels. And this is from the Luminous Textured line. I'll put the exact name on the screen, but they're so kind to gift this to me, you guys. And I used this bag for my last 2 travel trips, which was really nice. And yeah, as you can see, I had to go with the pink color. This is the carry-on size, and it is so sturdy. So here is what she looks like up close. It is made from a hard case material, but not too heavy. And The wheels on this is so nice because it does swivel 360, which is really nice. And I love the number 8 on here, which corresponds to the brand assets. The pink color though does have some scuffs on it already, but overall I knew that was expected because I went for like a lighter colored bag, but overall it's still very sturdy. And so far, no big scratches yet, just some scuffs over here from my travel. Okay, so here is what she looks like. As you can see, this is the front of it. It is absolutely stunning. This is the detailing. These are the wheels. It swivels so nicely, you guys. It does also come with this lock over here, which is TSA friendly. So you can actually put in like your own code in here, which I have done. You just push the zip into these slots right here, and then you can set your own code, which is really nice. And when this bag shipped to me, it came with instructions on how to do that, so that was really helpful. And what I also ended up doing is I found this sticker from the airport actually, so I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I just put it on here because this is where I live, gotta represent Atlanta. And I love this handle. It's very robust. It also has a handle on the side here, which is really nice. Again, it's in black, so it's very sleek. And this is the telescopic handle. I love how it's like wide and very sturdy at the same time. And yeah, this is what the back looks like. So honestly, this bag is such a good steal. And yeah, I could not recommend it enough. I have other bags that I got from like TJ Maxx and Marshalls in the past, and although they do their jobs, they just don't glide as nicely as this did when I was using it. So really happy with this. Here's what the inside looks like. It's so tidy in here. It does have these separators on both sides, so you have a zippered area here to kind of keep your belongings safe and secure, and then also the same on the other side. This side though has the 2 pockets for your additional personal belongings as well. So right now I have like my socks in here, and then on the bottom here I usually put like my underwear and stuff, but I also have my lint roller in there and also my jewelry case as well. And then what I find with the separator is that I don't have to use a packing cube, which is so helpful because because usually I have to use a packing cube, but I don't have to do that. So it definitely helped me save space, and I'm able to put in like, I have a blazer here, 1 blazer, 2 blazers, and if you know blazers, they're thick, and I have all of my clothes here. I have a lot of clothes. I travel with a lot of clothes, and yeah, really nice and spacious for my belongings. On the other side here, again, as I mentioned, you don't have to use packing cubes, which is really nice. So over here I have all of my like accessories. So over here I do travel with a lot of shoes. I have a hat. I always bring a hat with me. I have my hairbrushes. I already took one of the brush out, so this is one of my brushes that I used. I have a little baggie for like my dirty clothes. Here's my prayer outfit. I have my curling iron, my makeup pouch, my glasses container, and these are my shoes. So this is the bottom of the baggie, which is really nice. And yeah, I really love this bag. If you are in the hunt for a bag yourself, I definitely recommend checking them out. Their prices are really good, and it is a little step up to like your TJ Maxx or like your Marshalls suitcase. If you have those, no offense or anything like that, that's totally fine. But if you are looking for higher quality luggage that is at an affordable price point, definitely do recommend checking them out. I'm actually gonna purchase like the bigger version of the suitcase because I will be traveling this spring-ish going into summer. So yeah, definitely need a bag for that. Livy.
Mom, nobody didn't wish us, so them are not going outside with Nope and Adam and Ray and Lyra.
Nobody what?
Yeah, not being good.
Oh, they're not being good, so they go outside?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because them are hitting each other.
They're hitting each other?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They're
not
not
good.
hitting me because I was just sitting down.
You were just sitting down?
Yeah, but I saw everybody's fight. Hitting them, everybody. Oh, then I turned on the t-shirt.
Oh no, that's not good.
So like Anatomy and Ray and Lyra were sitting with me.
They were sitting with you. I see. That's good. Did your friends miss you because you were not in school all week last week?
No.
They didn't miss you?
Yeah.
Did they give you a big hug when you went to school?
Oh, yeah.
They did give you a big hug or no?
Them did.
Them did?
Yeah. Grandma took me to school.
Grandma took you to school today?
Yeah.
Aw, that's so nice.
With the elephant.
With Daddy or no?
With Daddy.
Aw, that's nice. Okay, y'all, so I just dropped Holden off. I made it here just in time for his swim. Like, I picked him up from school at about 4:40, and by the time, like, he got in... No, actually, by the time he got into the car, it was like 4:42 or 5:42, and his lesson here starts at 5:45. Dropped him off at the carpool area, and he just went straight. And they're doing some dry exercises right now, but I just went in there because I had to use the bathroom, and I decided to come back in here because I think I'm actually going to go and find that Goodwill because I have all these things here, and I have about an hour to kill, basically. But you guys, I wanted to just share a little bit. I feel like whenever I'm doing these activities with my kids, I enjoy it. Like, I literally love doing these things, and I love working. I love being like a woman. I just love, you know, achieving my goals and all of those things as well. But I also really enjoy being a mom. Like, it's just so cool. Like, it's just, I really don't know what I would do if I don't have kids. And yeah, sometimes they stress me out so much, and it's just not easy. And there are a lot of sacrifices that I have to make, but I personally enjoy it. So people always ask, or I see a lot of people asking, like on Facebook, or, you know, just this big question around, like, when do you know, like, you're ready to have kids? The answer is, like, you never know when you're actually going to be ready to have kids. But what I always say is that you have to know, though, that you do want kids, because I think there's no such thing as being ready for a kid. I mean, mentally you can kind of prepare for that, but as much things and preparation goes into, like, becoming parents, I feel like the most important thing that you need to decide on first is if you want to have kids or if you don't want to have kids. And just, I think being ready, or like acknowledging the fact that you want to be a parent, I think is the first step into becoming readying yourself to becoming a parent, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I know that a lot of my viewers are like my age. I do have some viewers who are younger than me, that are younger as well. Obviously YouTube analytics doesn't tell me if you're like married or if you have kids or not, but maybe one day they will. But just wanted to say, if you guys are one of those that don't have children yet, and if you're like asking yourself, like, oh, when is the right time? For me personally, there isn't like a right time, but you have to know that you do want to be a mom. You know what I mean? I think it's just so cool. It's such a vibe. And as much as I love my baby, I love all my babies, you know, I love all 3 kids, but I love all of them at every age that they're in right now. Like, absolutely obsessed with all of them. And when I look at Lena, my youngest, I just get this like even more of a deep pang of sadness sometimes, because I know that she's my last baby, and I always wonder, like, oh my gosh, she's like my last baby. Like, I'm not gonna have a small little teeny tiny baby that I'm holding on, that I get to hold hold every single day now. In fact, as a matter of fact, she is getting bigger and bigger and heavier as we speak. And it is sad that that closer of my life is, that I just said that that chapter of my life is closing, but at the same time, I am so excited for like the next chapter. Like thinking about like, oh, now my kids are getting older, you know, like Livia is starting to like learn how to ride a bike. You know, we can all go like biking together as a family. We can go on a boat trip, like, you know, all these different things, and it's just kind of cool, you know. But yeah, anywho, let's go find this Goodwill and come back over here. I did start my period today, you guys. My Ultra Human ring, the battery on that is just kind of like there's an issue with the battery, and I've been like talking to the support person for a while now. I just haven't had the chance to like actually charge my battery, but my app was telling me this morning that my period might start today, and boom, they're exactly right. So that's quite literally insane, which explains why yesterday I was kind of feeling like, oh, kind of sad. I don't know why, but okay, let's go find this Goodwill and come back over here and hang out with Alden. So I forgot to bring my tripods. I have to hold on to you guys, but I went to Goodwill, all the way to Goodwill, and I was loading or unloading my car. There was like no one there when I was unloading my car, so I was just kind of putting like all the baby stuff like next to the entrance. They were still open, but they had a lot of stuff like outside the door, right? But there was like no attendance, so I grabbed all the things that I wanted to just drop off and donate, left it there. Then the guy came out with a little rack or a little trolley thing, and he said to me that, number one, I can't just leave stuff out there because somebody tripped and like fell and like broke her leg or something like that. And I was gonna say something back. Well, the reason why I was doing that is because there's all these other things out there too. So I was thinking like, hey, everyone dropped their things out here, then I could do the same. But before I could even say that, then he mentions that we're not supposed to be donating any baby items anymore, like cribs, strollers, and stuff like that, because apparently after COVID, you know, there was a lot of babies that were getting sick and like germs and stuff, and like I guess with like baby items, they just get like super worn down, so they are no longer accepting baby items, which is like a shock to me. I wasn't really expecting that. So I still have all of the baby items here, so I just need to go to like a Once Upon a Baby or something like that to drop that off. But that was quite a waste of time. But then I saw a Wendy's and I'm starving. I like my little snacks, so I went to get some Wendy's, and I just wanted something like a little something to eat. And I noticed that they have saucy nuggets, which is like a new thing, I guess. So here they are. Let's go ahead and try it. They do have like a bunch of flavors. There's like a ghost pepper one, but I'm a little bit afraid to try that one. So I got this garlic parmesan, which is supposed to be kind of hot. So let's try her out. Okay, so here she is. You guys are sitting right next to my drink, by the way. Here she is. Oh, she smells good. Let's try her out. Mmm. Wow, that's so flavorful. I'm quite impressed, actually. Okay, I knew there's a wrench in here, so that's not too bad. Okay, let's try her out again. So I got that, and I also got a soup because I love me some soup. So I just got their chili, which I've never tried. No, oh my gosh, it's steaming hot. Oh. They forgot the spoon. How convenient. But I have a fork. This is gonna be so awkward. Here she is. Oh my god, it's so dang hot. Wow, you guys, their chili is actually really good. And this whole thing is $2.99. So that's pretty cheap, you guys. So I guess for lunch, I can get this. This is a lot cheaper than like the Panera Bread ready-made soup that you can get from Publix. $2.99, and it's hot and fresh. I'm pretty sure the Publix Panera Bread one is like $5.99, $6.99 for a cup like this. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. It's Tuesday, and I am on my way to the office right now. It is close to 9 o'clock, and yeah, I'm still not there. There's just a ton of traffic. Morning, guys. Today is really nice. It's 53 degrees, and it's supposed to get a little bit warmer, which we love around here. I'm going to the office today. I don't really have a lot of meetings, and then I do have to ship out samples as per usual. That's like my thing. If I go to the office, I'm always shipping samples out. If you're in marketing, you know. And then I have like a bunch of stuff that I need to obviously pick up back on from yesterday that I didn't get the chance to. But you guys, I just got off the phone with my mom first and then my sister. I've been in the car a lot because I took all of them to school. The girls are staying at home, by the way, from daycare because my mother-in-law's in town, and she's at home by herself, so I figured like she would love to just hang out with the girls, so that's cool. But I took all of them to school, and then I have all this time in the car in my commute, so I called my mom and my sister up, and we're just planning our Eid. So I'm actually going to be having an open house this weekend, and just a little bit about an open house, what it is. So in Malaysia, the majority religion is Islam, but we also have a really, really diverse nation. So we have a ton of Chinese population, we have a huge Indian population, and our three main races are going to be the Malays, the Indians, and Chinese. And religions, we have Islam, Hindu, Buddhist, and Christians in Malaysia, right? So in Malaysia, we observe all 4 holidays, which is really, really cool. Because over here in the US, for instance, if I wanted to celebrate Eid, right, I have to take my personal time off to celebrate that. They do give you like a floating holiday, but in Malaysia, like similar to like Chinese New Year in like other countries, you know, we have like 1 whole week of break for like Eid, for instance. Chinese New Year is the same, and then we also celebrate Deepavali, which is Hindu celebration, and then obviously Christmas, right? So during these holidays, we have something called an open house, where families usually just open up your house, and you invite your friends, your family to come over and celebrate with you. So how we usually celebrate is we love our foods. So we cook a bunch of foods, and this is the same for like Muslims, for Hindus, Buddhists. For our holidays, we always have this food-centric holiday, especially for Eid, right? Because we've been fasting for a whole month. So we will cook our special like Malaysian dishes, and we will invite our friends and our families to come over to our house to celebrate Eid, right? And then we will just basically do this all day long. So we will go from house to house, and we will go and see our family and friends as well, who also have their homes, like their house opened up, right? So or they'll have their open house, and we'll just go from one house to the next, and just eat and hang out and just have a good time. So obviously, since I live in the US, there's not really like a large Malaysian community. So there's a few open houses that we usually like rotate from like family to family. So this year I'm gonna do an open house. Usually my mom does it on the first day, and also the other thing is that we celebrate Eid for like the whole month. But the whole month, that's kind of like excessive, but we really do. So like for the whole month in after Ramadan, after fasting month, like there's always going to be like open houses, which is kind of really cool. But obviously over here we don't have that. So my mom usually does like the first day Eid, but I told her like, hey, you know what, this year I'm gonna do it. So she's like, that's fine. So she is cooking some foods, and then also my sister is gonna be cooking some foods as well, and then I'm also gonna be cooking some foods, but we're basically gonna like hang out and like celebrate Eid at my house. So we were talking this morning about like, you know, menu planning, like what we're gonna cook, like who we're gonna invite and stuff like that. And I'm a little bit nervous because I have to like start cooking. I'm gonna try to start cooking, get my groceries by Thursday, have all of my groceries ready, and then start cooking Friday and Saturday, because Eid is supposed to be Sunday this year. And I say supposed to be Sunday because we usually have to look at the moon. My sister just shared a TikTok about this morning. We have to look at the moon to see, we have to like have the moon sighting to confirm like when Eid is. Once the moon has been sighted, that signifies like a new month, which is the start of the month after Ramadan, which is Shawwal, which is when we celebrate Eid. So we say, if we Google right now, it says that Eid in the US for 2025 is this Sunday, but it could also very well be Saturday, because if it's on Sunday, like my sister was telling me, we will fast 30 days, and usually we only fast 29 days, right? So I'm not sure. I'm planning for Sunday, but it could very well be Saturday. Hoping it's not going to be Monday though. I don't think it's going to be Monday, but yeah. So we shall see when Eid is. With that being said, I have to start cooking like Friday at least, because especially if like, what if Eid is on Saturday, and then I'll have everything ready for then. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna go to the office today obviously, but I want to try to get my nails done if I can, maybe during lunch break. I don't know if I have time to do that during my lunch break, or maybe leave a little bit like 4:30 to get my nails done, because that's the only time I can do it before Eid. And then I do have to go to my sister's house to pick up my Eid outfits, because we all ordered some new like Eid outfits for the kids and for all of us from Malaysia, so it already got here. So that's super exciting. And yeah, I also need to at some point like go to like Target or like a Dollar Tree, not Dollar Tree, but like try to find some like paper plates and stuff like that, like cute ones to use for Eid, because I want to make it like a little special party, special thing here. I haven't really decorated my house yet, so I'm gonna try to do like something if I can. I always go above and beyond, and then turns out like I don't do all of it, but I usually do. Like I like hosting, but yeah, my most important thing when it comes to hosting is I always want to make sure there's like enough food. So yeah. I'm back at home right now and just finished dinner. Lena is sleeping and Olivia is watching TV here in my room. I'm about to hop in the shower here, but I wanted to come on here to show you guys my nails. So here they are. Ta-da! So I got this gorgeous blue milky color with a white chrome on top. These are my natural nails, which are really, really nice. And I did get the dip powder, and it is the OPI blue. I think it's like DPN 61 is the code. And then I asked for like a sheer chrome on top, but I really, really love it. My Eat outfit is actually going to be blue. Oh, wait, actually it's going to be green, but this is kind of like a bluish green, which is really nice because I couldn't really commit to like the full green. So I wanted to do like a blue color because I actually did this bluish color last spring and I was obsessed with it. Although last year I did have acrylics, so it was a little bit longer and thicker because I do like the thicker kind of look as well, but I didn't want to do acrylic this time just to let my nails breathe. And I've been really enjoying the SNS because it's just a lot more comfortable, and I love the length because it's so much easier for me when I'm typing at work. So I really, really enjoy that. But I am so full. I'm not fasting, obviously, and had my dinner at home, picked up Alden from school before that. Then we came home, and the girls stayed at home today with my mother-in-law, so that was really cool. And yeah, today was a busy day, got a lot of stuff done. I did leave work a little bit early, as I mentioned to you guys earlier, because I went to go get my nails done. So I left my work at like 4:15 and got my nails done pretty quickly within 45 minutes. Left to go get Alden right away. So perfect. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and take a shower, but I wanted to come on here and chat with you guys for a little bit. And yeah, you guys, I don't know if I want to get my lashes refilled again. For some reason, I just got these done like maybe a week and a half ago, so not too long ago, but because of the pollen, I feel like they just rubbed off really quickly because of me scratching my eyes. But since it's Eid this weekend, I'm just hesitating if I should get them refilled or just not get it done anymore. But I feel like I should because it's like Eid, right? So I might go ahead and do that. So I'll look on my calendar later to see if they have any openings for later this week. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Friday off so I can do grocery shopping and also get things ready for Eid. But yeah, obsessed with my nails, you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and take a shower, and I will check in with you all in a little bit.
Don't know what I'm feeling, don't know how to keep my thoughts straight, yeah. You got me second guessing, thinking that I made a mistake. But inside,
it's the next day and it's way later. It's actually 6:30 p.m. right now, and I am in the car. I am at the dance studio waiting for Olivia to be done with her dance class. She has about 30 minutes of class left, but I thought I'd come on here to like chat with you guys for a little bit because I don't think I've spoken to you all at all today. So as you saw, I had a work from home day today. I worked at home in the morning through lunch basically, and had like a bunch of meetings in the morning. It was just another busy work day as per usual. A lot of meetings, which was great. All my meetings went well. And right around, what time was it? 2 o'clock, I had an appointment somewhere where I had to be somewhere. So I had to leave home to go to my appointment, which was all the way in Buckhead. And I went ahead and did that. My appointment kind of went over a little bit. So I got out by like 3 something, and then I drove all the way back towards my neck of the woods to go pick up my son from school. Then I drove back home, and I kind of like, hung out with the kids. I saw the kids. I like worked a little bit more, to be honest, because by the time I got home, it was like 4 p.m. And then I was kind of like working through my stuff, and also at the same time changing Olivia to her dance outfit, and I was just like catching up with my mother-in-law basically. Then we had dinner as well because she had already finished cooking dinner, which means I need to go to the store since Livia's at dance right now to get milk. But anywho, so I did all that, did dinner and everything, and then drove all the way here. But yeah, today has just been busy. So I'm very summery right now. I'm wearing a tank top, and I actually am wearing shorts right now too. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but I figured let's go ahead and open a package. I saw this outside when I was coming in to the driveway. I don't know why I can't talk right now. So let's see what I have here. Oh, okay. Ryan got a new iPad case. I thought this was mine because I did order one for myself too. And looks like we have a knife sharpener and a huge thing of bay leaves, which I don't know why, because we have a lot of bay leaves at home. But okay, that's interesting. That's all of Ryan's stuff, not mine. Boo-hoo. But you guys, I think since Livy is in the dance studio, let's go ahead and run to a Kroger, which is like down the street there. Or I don't know, I don't feel like walking all the way inside Kroger. If there's like a gas station or something, maybe I'll just get the milk from there. But let's go get milk and come back over here, so that way we don't have to stop when Livy is done with her dance.